Luke Morris with Chop Merchandise. The blade I'm going to be doing is a mini Seax. Sacks were carried by Vikings. It was like their everyday carry. Usually they're between 7 and 30 inches. This one's considerably smaller, but we'll get the job done. It's 1095 and it's 3/16. And so the first thing I'll do is I'll oversize my holes and then we'll start with the hammer process. All right, to give it like a hammered finish, I just use this cheap little ball peen hammer I used, and it's pretty scientific. You just smack it a bunch until you like the way it looks. So I just lay it on my vise here. And then I just smack it. I focus mostly like up above the cut line. It's really just hitting it to where you like it. So I don't know if you can see in the video, but it just gives it a hammered finish. And now I'll scribe my center line and we'll start grinding on it. So I'm not going to take it up super high. I'm going to take it about that high on both sides, like a wedge grind on it. So I got it roughed in pretty well. Leave a little meat on there so we can, after the heat treat, we can clean it up perfect. But yeah, once we heat treat it, we won't touch the sides at all. We'll just clean the edge up and then sharpen it up and put our handles on. So, all right guys, we did 1475 and we're just over 5 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and pull it out and quench. So last night I tempered it, did 375 for an hour, let it cool all the way off, and then did it again for an hour and let it cool all the way off. And then today we'll just touch up the edge and then get the handle on it.
On a Seax, usually the handle ended before the end of the knife, so I just kind of mark it off where I want it to come. So like about right there. So I'm gonna bring it like this. And I'll mark it on the other side, kind of where I wanted it to stop. Same thing here. I'll mark it here, and I kind of want it to come up, and I'll just mark it right there. And then I can cut these out. All right, guys, I went and got it all glued up now. So I'm just gonna take the small wheel and get in these tight spots here. And then I'll just shape the handle. I don't do a lot of shaping on these handles. I just kind of taper the ends a little bit. And then we'll put some gun bluing on it to give it a little bit darker appearance. All right, so I'm just gonna come in and taper these edges a little bit. See how they're just blocked off right now? We'll just roll them a little bit. Okay, I got the rough shape down here. Got the edges beveled. So now I'm just gonna hand sand it to 320. All right, there you go. Little everyday carry Seax. So I did a little gun bluing. Brass black works also on that, just to kind of take away those shiny spots that you may have had. But real simple design on the handle. I would imagine their handles were pretty simple as well. So let's see how sharp it is. Put an edge on it. I think that'll do. There you guys go.